Are you even aware of what your sun, moon, Venus, and rising sign are? If you are, great. Then you will understand why you should watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign placement. This is the All Signs reading. Welcome to Pinktropimedia TV. If you're interested in how to get in contact with me or follow any of my contacts, follow any of my contacts, follow any of my platforms through on the timer, then check out the description box. What it? If you are, first of all, what was that? What was that? 4 4 is on the timer. I just caught 113344. So you actually could be seeing that. So again, sun sign is going to be your personality. And that's usually what most people hear when they think of astrology. Your moon sign is going to be like your mental health, how you speak to yourself, how you think. So for me, your moon sign is actually often more important than your sun sign. And the messages for your moon sign are going to give you a direction on how you need to be thinking, how you need to be internalizing things, the emotion behind some of the stuff that you may experience. And then your Venus is going to be your romance. That's going to be your love, especially if you are looking for love or have questions about love or working on self-love or trying to rebuild your idea of what, love is or what love means to you, then that's what you would watch. And then your rising energy is going to be the energy that you give when you walk into a room. So that's the energy that people get when they don't know you, right? You walk into a bank, you walk into a classroom, you walk into, a job interview. That's the energy that you give off. But also, being that it's not actually a planet and more of a placement in your natal chart, it's going to give you a directional understanding. And usually that's going to be right in line with what you're supposed to learn in this lifetime. I didn't want to get into like North Node and South Node, which is also very much that. But just a quick overview there of the significance of the sun, moon, rising, Venus placements that are in your chart. Of course, holla at me if you'd like a natal reading. I just saw 233 again. Okay, so we will start with Taurus. All right, Taurus, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I did just get a notification, Taurus, a notification from one of my subscribers on this channel. So you may be interested in subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. 0303 on the timer. You might be interested in collaborating with someone who is also a creator, maybe starting your own YouTube channel. You did see that I shuffled these, and these are the African deities or African goddess deck. So let's see what African deity is here for you, Taurus. Okay. What African deity is here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and their Venus? Okay, she was shy. Self-sabotage. Ooh, Taurus. How have we been self-sabotaging our dreams, our environments, who we are? It's the number 24. That could be your age. That could be the day of the month that you were born. It does reduce down to the numerological number number of 6. 6 does speak about movement and alignment, and coming off of the 5, which speaks about challenges and changes, the 6 is usually that next step after a significant change has occurred, after a significant challenge has been occurred, and now you're realigning yourself with who you are, where you are, reorienting yourself before you move on to that 7, where you can align spiritually and get more of a download. It also says here, Mam Lambo. I didn't say her name. Goddess Mamlambo is here for you. 6s could be significant for you. We won't go with the bottom of the deck because it's really just to see which deity is here and what message is here for the week for you. And then this is your affirmation. Okay, grief. There is something that we are grieving, obviously. And feel free to repeat after me. Repeat 3 times once you pause this. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. I understand that losing something is the opportunity or is an opportunity to appreciate it. Very interesting. We're grieving something. There was something that maybe you felt you self sabotaged. It is orange, given that sacral chakra energy. So there could have been some type of creation. There could have been something emotionally that you felt you lost and didn't mean to lose. All right, so let's see here. I did shuffle these off camera and cut them, but hey, my spirit team says to shuffle, then I shuffle. Okay. Now I'm not using the same like Disney villain deck that I normally use, mostly because my daughter got it wet. I left it out on the counter, so it's a little like crunchy right now. I'm still letting it dry out. 5555 was on the timer. So yeah, there's been some type of change. Let's see what's coming up for you, Taurus. Yeah. Something where you felt like you had to overcome some stiff competition. Again, there's that 7 energy, right? Where now you're aligning with maintaining your spot on the top of the hill. Fuck the haters, okay? Absolutely. Maybe I don't want to. Okay, I was going to say maybe I don't want to shuffle, but for you, Taurus, apparently that's what we did. So there is a Page of Swords here in reverse, and also a 10 of Wands. So there was some type of information or thought or a truth that came out that was overwhelming, and you had to really say like fuck this and move away from it. Something about a King of Pentacle, that could be you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, masculine energy, usually between the ages of like 30 and 50, if you will. And there's also a 9 of Swords here. I do find it interesting that there's also an Emperor under there and a Knight of Wands. All of that at the bottom of the deck for you, Taurus. So this is either the energy that you don't see coming or the energy that you needed some type of spiritual help to confirm. So for the next 7 days from you watching this reading, this is your message. Whatever overwhelming gossip or information that you found out in regards to some type of emperor, Aries or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, who was being a fuckboy. Something about some type of like jealousy, insecurity, controlling the narrative here happened for you. Let's see if I can clarify. Now, the fact that you felt like this was a self-sabotage and you're in grief of it, maybe there was like an idea, maybe you had an idea that maybe this could have been your person, this could have been your King of Pentacles. Someone's losing sleep over it though. That's interesting. A knight, a king, and an emperor. Yeah, that's intense. Let me get the clarity on why is the emperor here? Why is the emperor here? And again, seasons can be significant to 3 of Wands. So someone was waiting to become an emperor, or there's an emperor coming in for you. Okay, you know I don't take reversals in this deck. The 9 of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. The 3 of Wands is what just came up. Yeah, there's somebody who's not giving up on. Okay, 2 9s of Pentacles here. Someone who's not giving up on their idea of their 10 of Cups. Okay, so if this is you, Taurus, it could be that you are overcoming some type of like hate, some type of competition. Could be domestic. It could be something regarding money or a gift that you'd like to give someone. Some type of choice that you've made in love. Very interesting. Very interesting with the Emperor's story there. So the 3 of Wands, that does talk about collaboration. It talks about waiting for your ships to come in. It talks about like reaping the rewards of expanding outwardly. Okay, so what's the 10 of Wands about? Okay, the Knight of Wands. Yeah, there is something here about someone being overwhelmed by somebody who was on their fuckboy shit. I mean, the 9 of Wands have came out twice. Now, on a positive note, this could also mean that you're just excited about this new adventure to become more enterprisal, entrepreneurial, But with the self-sabotage and the grief, it just feels like there were some secrets here. There were some secrets here, and yeah, there's something here about this new cup of love that someone is giving someone 10-10 on the timer, but that ends a relationship for someone else. Someone was left out in the cold in this. I mean, I'm not necessarily seeing a third party, but I see 3 of Wands and I see the fuck boy here twice, and someone with this like 10 of Wands and 7 of Wands. So there was some type of overwhelming competition, some type of overwhelming like interest or information that was received that caused an ending for someone else. Take that as it resonates for you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. That was a little odd. Okay, wait, I do want to know what this Page of Swords is before I let y'all go. What is this Page of Swords in reverse? Ooh, a Page of Pentacles. So you found out about some type of kid? What? Or there's someone new coming in here. Okay, so for some of you, yeah, for some of you, there's some type of divine timing here. 11-11 on the timer. There's some type of twin flame union that is coming out of you saying bye to either this Emperor or this King of Pentacles in reverse. This is going to be some type of public victory too. Ooh, this could be someone with some type of star power. The 6 of Wands and the Star. Devil, Cancer. I mean, the Chariot. Someone is obsessed with coming towards you too after some type of redirection, after an ending. Take that as it resonates. Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. If there is someone that just denied you, that you had to basically say fuck off to because you was on your fuck boy or fuck girl shit, good job. Good job. This could also happen during Taurus season, obviously, because the King of Pentacles here being in reverse is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. But I sometimes read him as a Taurus or Capricorn more so. Okay, so definitely check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, Taurus with that. Either way, if you have already made the decision, good job. The decision is coming to you, or this information is coming to you, some type of gossip, some type of situation that everybody kind of like knew about except for you, apparently. All right. Gemini. Let's see, Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. What African deity is here for you this week, Gemini? African goddess is here for you. Ooh. Jumbi. Mama Jumbi. Masks. Are you wearing a mask, Gemini? It's also the number 18. That could be your age. It could be the day of the month that you were born on. It does reduce down to the number 9. You could also be a life path 9. September could be significant for whatever reason. You could be born on the 9th. There's something here about introspection and masks. Are you wearing masks right now? Let's see what affirmation is here for the week for you. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. What affirmation is here? Maybe I should just start picking to make it quicker. I just saw 333 on the timer too. Judgment. Ooh, judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. I do like a lot of purple that I'm seeing in both of these cards. Something here about the crown chakra, something here about how we are paying attention to our visions and dreams and connections to spirit and the psychic realm here. Interesting. Okay. Capricorn energy can be significant coming right out the gate. Obsessed with something here. There's a world in reverse and a Queen of Cups. The world is also Capricorn energy. Speaks about some type of missed opportunity. Give me, you know what? Again, we just pull. The Magician, the Tower. Whoa, Gemini. Gemini. There's that Emperor again. Ooh, and the Queen of Wands. Ooh, and the 6 of Wands. Ooh, and the Queen of Cups. You got a lot going on here underneath the surface. At the bottom of the deck is the information that is not readily available to us, or something like that. You might need some type of help spiritually to see. There, Gemini, is someone here who was manifesting some type of tower moment. Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Scorpio, and then, I mean, we've got two queens here. Two queens and a six of wands. There, you could easily be publicly having to choose between two female energies. Again, take it as it resonates, or you could be one of the females. Judgment and masks. Interesting. There's some good news or quick conversation coming in from this emperor here. And it could be someone who owns a business, someone who is a father, someone who, is very well known, creative. And there's something here about some either apology or emotional revelation about being a soulmate. Someone is absolutely like obsessed with this though. There's some type of water sign female or fire sign female, one of which is like really attractive, very creative, in tune with the spiritual realm. And then there's, another one that is more like nurturing and loving. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo could be significant here. Let's clarify that. Yeah, there's a Three of Cups here. You could meet this person at a party. There could be something that happens at a party. I want to know what this tower moment is. Clarify the tower moment for me. Clarify the tower moment. We also have judgment and masks. So somebody's hiding something. Ooh, the magician came out again. Yeah, there's something here about walking away from the competition. There's something here about manifesting movement, some chaotic shift and change. Interesting. Yeah, some type of change in direction was needed. Thank you. Clarify these Eight of Wands here, this message that's coming in. I think someone wants to either apologize or has some type of crush on you, might be a little obsessed with you, manifesting you, know you have a lot of competition, may have just walked away from something themselves. Clarify the Eight of Wands for me, please. Clarify the Eight of Wands. But they want to come in and give you a new cup of love. This again was at the bottom of the deck. You don't see this coming. You don't see this emperor coming in to give you this new cup of love. And they are manifesting it. They are obsessed, though. Why is the devil here? And why are they taking their time? There's the Page of Cups in reverse, though. I don't take reversals in this deck, but the Page of Cups was sitting right on top of the Four of Wands. Wow, someone has a very serious crush on you and would like to give you this new offer of love, possibly to move in, possibly to get married, possibly to commit. It was in the middle of the deck, so that's not something that they're ready to say just yet, but that is what's on their mind. Clarify the Devil card here for me. Yeah, this is their wish fulfillment. Jeez. Oh, okay. Excuse me. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Page of Wands in reverse, but that was in front of the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups does speak about an unlikely union, an unlikely pair. There could be an age difference. There could be some type of reason why this person feels like they need to wait to come in. There could be something about feeling like you have a lot of competition in their head about it. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Okay. Someone wearing a mask here. Check all of your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Gemini, so that you can get a complete message. Either you or the person coming towards you had some type of choice to make. There's a possibility, that there are two women who are helping this person come towards you, or you may meet this person through two of your like friends or homegirls at like some type of party or something like that. So that's cute. Put it in the comments if that ends up being your story. Shout out to Gemini. Okay, you're doing it. Okay, let's see. Who's next? Ooh, money just dropped, huh? Cancer. Cancer. Let's see what African deity is here for you this week, Cancer. Let's see what African deity is here for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. They've been a little shy today, I'm not gonna lie to you. Thank you. Ooh, the Seven Sisters. Very cool. Creativity. That's also the number 12, which does reduce down to the number 3. Threes do speak about collaboration and creativity. Yeah, the Seven Sisters, definitely do your Googles on what their story is. There could be some type of creative assistance that you are receiving from someone, whether it be here or in the spirit realm here. I'll cut the deck, pull this off, just so I can save time. Oh, regret. Wow. I know that I cannot change the past. Interesting. I know that I cannot change the past. It's also kind of orange here for sacral. So there may be something creatively that did not get off the ground in the past. And you might have had some regret in maybe how you did it or how it turned out. But you are being given a sign to go ahead and reclaim your creativity. I keep saying I'm not going to shuffle to save time, and then here I go shuffling. So let's see here. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something here about work. Something here about having the creativity and the strength and the courage to do something work related. There's two fours, Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles. Both of the fours represent stability. You have a 3 there, 3 here. 3, 3, 4, 4 could be significant for you. There's some type of truth that's coming in about like a family vision, a family legacy, your actual family. I'm seeing 222 on the timer as well, which does talk about stability, could possibly talk about a twin flame. Oh, as I'm saying that, y'all, what is going on with this Emperor coming out? Everyone must really be on their job about really taking some things seriously. These are some of the best cards in the deck, though. Cancer. OMG. Happiness, new offer of love coming in from an emperor. Leo energy could be significant. Aries and Scorpio can be significant. There's somebody who's going to come in and give you this offer with two aces, this new offer and creativity. It could be something that you prayed for. So interesting because that's definitely giving a lovey-dovey type of vibe, but it could just be something that you're in love with, right? Something that you've been praying for and holding on to as far as your money. You go from the 3 to the 4 of Pentacles. So yeah, there is some type of collaboration that's going to bring some stability into your wealth, Cancer. Let's see if I can get a clarity on what's this Ace of Swords here for Cancer, Sun, Rising, and Venus. Look what clarified the Ace of Swords. You know what I say, when it comes out twice or thrice in two different decks, it's the universe saying that I said what I said. So as you can see with this Four of Pentacles, I mean, with both of them, they're definitely holding on to the coin in their bag. And again, that Four of Pentacles is coming right off of the Three of Pentacles that, again, speaks about teamwork, collaboration, apprenticeship, right? Being taught something, some type of like class or something. It's at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, working. Focused energy is what the Eight of Pentacles speaks about. You could be an artist, again, with that creativity. You be having to move to a new city. You could have just moved to a city. You could be rethinking your job. Or if you're like me, a creative, doing like, you know, artistic work, conscious-based work, and really having to focus on your coin because, baby, you know, you got to get it out the mud some days. But look at that, I just saw 2444 on the timer. The Nine of Pentacles does speak about reaping the benefits of your rewards, and you did have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So whatever it is that you're working on is going to build a legacy for your family and make you extremely wealthy and abundant. Extremely happy with the Sun's the best card of the deck. Apparently, it's an idea that you have, an idea that you may have came up with friends, or an announcement that's going to come that's going to be celebrated, going to allow you to, again, another 4, commit to something. I mean, that's also my marriage card. I'm not going to front. Give me a clarity on Ace of Cups, please. Whoa. The devil with the Ace of Cups. The devil does speak about obsession. It also speaks about like toxic habits and toxic mindsets. Oh, but there is a star underneath here. That speaks about a wish fulfillment. That speaks about healing. To go from the devil and the star with this Ace of Cups, there is this new love offer that is coming in, possibly from an Aries. This is someone who's a boss. They could own a business, they could give you some type of investment. They are coming in kind of fast, though. They haven't really thought about the offer. And I don't know, there's a 10 of cups there, Cancer. So, I mean, you could be focused on like your creativity and your job and your coin. And then there's this like little happiness dance that's around the corner. This like wish fulfillment that's around the corner. Capricorn, Aquarius, again, could be a call. I'm gonna have to tell them that I am recording, like for real. 1 second. Huh. That was actually a Capricorn that called me. Okay, let's see. What else do we need to clarify here? What is this 10 of Pentacles, please? Whoa, juggling, personal and money. Interesting. Tell me about this Emperor then. Clarify this Emperor energy, please. Ooh, a second chance. This is the Judgment card. Scorpio energy could be significant. There is some type of divinely, as you can see, there's an angel. Anytime you see an angel in the tarot, it does speak about being protected, obviously, by your angels and your spirit guides. I believe that this is Archangel Gabriel on the Judgment card. Definitely do your Googles. Something here about Scorpio, Aries energy, Leo, Capricorn, Aquarius. For sure. You got the sun and the Strength card. The Leo season can be significant, but now Leo energy and the sun and strength does speak about being the center of attention. Yes, it does. And the star, the sun and the star being here does speak about a couple, a divine union being the center of attention. Now I'm saying all I see is an emperor with a judgment here. I don't see, a couple actually here. But again, this could be you. This could be you in that creation energy of creating the life that you want, creating a second chance at love. I know that I cannot change the past was your affirmation that you definitely are welcome to say 3 times. And look at that, the sun in reverse so I don't take reversals in this deck, but the sun in definitely 2828 was also on the timer, which is 1111. Nope, 1010, sorry. But all of that is significant. You could be seeing 1111 or 1010. There's something here about some like happiness that you had to turn around. You've been gaining clarity on what that was. Something about receiving what you deserve, though, in this new cup of love. The Ace of Cups came out again, and the Empress. All right, Cancer, you are definitely in your like prime time era of new beginnings. It does look like you do need to release some type of like maybe family trauma, maybe some type of failure that maybe happened in the past. There's something here possibly about a father, but it looks like this is a father who is wanting to come in and give you a new beginning. Like, again, could just be someone who takes care of things. This could be a boss specifically. Okay, so that's muy interesante. Cancer, definitely watch your other placements here. Sorry. Okay. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Oh, first of all, Leo, if you have Cancer in your big three or any of your major placements or are dealing with the Cancer, you may want to watch that Cancer reading. Anytime I forget to move the cards, that's what that means for me normally. Okay, who's here for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus? African, thank you. Ooh, that's my favorite card. Ochun is here for you, Leo. Yes, definitely giving Leo energy. Okay, and this is also the number 25, which reduces down to the number 7. Again, July could be significant for you. Cancer energy could be significant for you. Oshun is definitely the goddess of love, fearless love, though. Mind you, fearless love of herself as well. She does represent fertility, beauty. You could be eating a lot of honey, or if you want to exacerbate her help and her support, then eat honey, wear yellow, and blame. Interesting cards that are coming up for us. Okay, 3111. I accept responsibility for my well being. I accept responsibility for my well being. I accept responsibility for my well being. Something about those cards is like matching. I don't know. I accept responsibility for my well being. So, yeah, you're realizing that you're the only one that's in control of how you feel, of how beautiful you look, right? Ocean's Day is Friday. You'd be watching this on a Friday. You could have been born on a Friday. Friday is also a Venus ruled day. The day for Ocean, as you know, this is my head, Alicia, so it's going to be August 8th. So the 8-8 portal. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles right out the gate. 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Ooh, Page of Wands, Ace of Swords. Oh, and the 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the Page of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. Y'all, stop playing. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. There is something here that you absolutely prayed for, a blessing. Now, I do see the Queen of Pentacle energy here is my mother, wifey, maternal energy, right? There's also a Page of Pentacle here. So that is like mother-child dynamic for me, or some type of increase in finances or increase in like title in a family. We also have the 10 of Cups here and the 9 of Cups. So, and the 2 of Cups and the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands. So there's something here about this dream that you've had, this wish fulfillment that you've had to possibly get married, right? Some idea in truth that you've had about a friendship or what it is that you're looking for. But there is someone new coming in here with this Page of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 6 of Wands. There's someone that you're going to meet at a party or from friends or some type of like announcement, celebration, and you receive a message from this person. Again, you meet this person, and let me tell you, this is going to lead to your 10 of Cups, your 9 of Cups, your Queen of Pentacle era. Holy crap. That's why it's the Ace of Swords. And this is going to be some type of public victory. Clarify the Page of Pentacles for me, please. Yeah. Wow. It could be someone that you meet online. Someone that sees this as some type of like fulfillment here, accomplishment. Capricorn energy could be significant, but also Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo, which is like you. Ooh, a Page of Swords underneath the deck, and it was in reverse. Someone has been watching you, kind of like spying on you, though. That might be what they come out and say. Someone who needed to walk away from something and made this kind of like judgment call to come towards something new, and that something new is you, this fearless love. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles for me, please. Ooh, an Ace of Pentacles. I told you that's my, wow, proposal card. Now, if you're not looking for love or you're already in a loving relationship, this is obviously something to do with like your finances and your money, but it is something that you've had an idea about for a long time, right? and your friends are just finally happy that you committed to it and took this partnership on so that you could have this new chance at life. Very freaking cool. Aries energy season could be significant. Something about a soulmate that sees you as their empress. Very freaking cool. Or some type of nostalgic childhood dream that you've had and you've been waiting for it to come towards you. If you're looking for signs, I have Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Aries. Did I say that already? Yeah. Very interesting. Yeah. Ooh, there's a new crush coming in for you, Leo. Ooh, yes, honey. Yeah, you're saying I'm ready for the fearless love. Yes, I am. I'm ready for my day in the sun. Yes, I am. I'm ready for my public victory of feeling like someone's queen of pentacle. I'm ready for my wish fulfillment. Very freaking cool. Again, be sure to watch all of your placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, so that you can get the full scope of the message being given to you today. That was a really good one, Leo. I like that. I like that. Virgo. Yeah, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what African goddess is here for you, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Ooh. Oh, Aisan. Mama Aisan, Goddess Aisan, which is miracles. Yeah, and that's the number 42, which does reduce down to the number 6. 6 again does speak about kind of like a realignment, rethinking, reorienting yourself. There's something here about miracles as it relates to your finances and your stability. Wow, that's a very good card. You are being protected with purity and abundance. And I do want you to see in the back that she's got these pillars that are overflowing. It literally looks like 2 aces of cups back there. Wow, she's also got riches and beads and shit busting out of her pocket. Abundance, baby. Yes, I'm very much into that. Let's see what our affirmation is. Ooh, purpose. Woo! What a message. I know what I am here to do. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Goddess Iyas Iaisan. Aisan. That gave me chills. I must have said it right that time. Woo! Doesn't she look like she knows what her purpose is? I feel it. Baby. Baby. Virgo. Yeah, you know exactly why you're here. You know exactly what you came to do. Let's see what's coming up for you. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus for this week. Thank you. I mean, I've shuffled, but listen, if my spirit guides tell me to shuffle for you, then I shuffle for you, baby, okay? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. 4 swords. That's been coming out a lot. Some type of rest, relaxation, recovery, praying for a blessing. Queen of Swords, gaining clarity, right? To go from the 4 of Swords to the Queen of Swords, you've been praying for that clarity. To the Knight of Swords, you've been praying for this message, or this message is coming through. Could be a religious message, some type of official message about work. Ooh, there's a King of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. There's a King and a Queen of Swords here, and a Death card. Uh-oh, and an Empress. Well, well, well. And a 5 of Cups, and an Ace of Wands, and a 10 of Pentacles. Okay, sad about something not working out at the bottom of the deck here. There has been some like of death, transformation, rebirth in your divine femininity, maybe even seeing how you accumulate this abundance, right? Can you see how, yeah, and I just hit the golden money. So you got abundance coming in. You're being advised to wait and to receive. They're giving very much the same energy. Now, the Empress, again, does speak about like motherhood energy, but in a sense of like fertility and creating life and creating wealth. The King and the Queen of Swords is technically a couple. They're like a cold couple. But in what? Okay, but in this deck, I like these two. One sec. That is a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. You could maybe not be talking to someone or meeting someone who is very smart, who is going to give you some type of message. I mean, the king, the knight, and the queen, and the knight are here from the swords. That's only missing the page of swords. There's some type of idea or truth or letter or information, something about maybe feeling left out in the cold, feeling challenged by some type of financial setback. There's something here about some type of conflict, some type of competition here. Let's see. Clarify the death card here. Clarify the death card. Okay, so not giving up, right? Definitely feeling tired, feeling like you're in the end of your energy and depleted. There's something here about not giving up on some type of like transformation, rebirth, ending. Okay, there's it. What? There's a King of Wands there at the bottom of the deck that was in reverse. I don't take reversals here, but he didn't want me to say something. Hold on now. Hold on. There's a King of Wands that's not giving up on some type of like ending or rebirth. Again, there she blows. There's somebody here who is determined to reach this vision of either having you as their empress, because the King of Swords is determined. He's smart, calculated, well spoken. So is she with the Queen of Swords. Now, they're not the emotional couple, though. I mean, oftentimes I call the Queen of Swords a bitch. If you've been watching me, you know this. But when the Queen of Swords shows up with the King and the Knight of Swords, that's an evolution in thought. That's an evolution in conversation and information. There's some type of like spiritual elevation and teaching that's happening with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is huge. The Three of Pentacles speaks about working together, mastery, collaboration, right? And then there's the Four of Swords. So there's some type of blessing, some type of prayer. Ten of Wands, to maybe transform some type of overwhelming situation. There's some type of like hidden energy here. There's some type of like maybe hidden emotion, depression, anxiety, worry. 4242 is on the timer. And you also have 42 here. So that's 666. 6 can be significant for you. Life path, day of the month that you were born. Obviously, you can't be 6 years old watching this, or maybe you could. You wouldn't understand what I'm saying anyway. Okay, clarify this Knight of Swords. Oh, what the hell? Okay, so there's something here. Three of Wands is what clarified the Knight of Swords. So there's something here about a message being received, waiting for something to come in, waiting for your ships to come in, some type of collaboration and expansion that is happening. Creatively, though. Ooh, and it's going to bring you a glow up. Oh, there's a message. Oh, why is there two queens? There's a message coming in here. And again, with the Empress out twice, these queens are feeling like parts of who you are, gaining clarity on how you can glow up and expand in your creativity. There's some type of purposeful miracle that is coming. Yes, yes. You see that with the Temperance? That's divine timing. So you are being protected right now. You're going through this resting, recovering, relaxation, praying for a blessing, praying for a miracle, knowing your purpose, staying focused in your purpose. See, the Queen of Wands doesn't need anybody's validation. She stands alone. She has her fucking black cat. In the time of the tarot, black cats are seen as bad omens. Do you think she gave a fuck? No, she didn't. 4422 on the timer. So there's also a King of Wands that's here that's also not apparently giving up on this queen. And again, that could just be an evolution in how you're feeling. You're not giving up on your creativity. You know you are the Empress. You know that you are being protected. You know that you are being divinely guided in your purpose. Clarify the Hierophant before I get out of here. And there is a public victory coming. You absolutely will win at exactly what it is that you are wanting to do, Virgo. Yes, and the high priestess just popped out when I tried to move the deck. There is some type of spiritual, I'm getting chills, okay? There is some type of spiritual victory, a public victory. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hierophant and high priestess, yes, there is a public divine union. Yes, there is someone who is coming in. They are determined. Cancer energy can be significant if you have it in your placement or are dealing with one. Definitely take a look at the Cancer reading or the Cancer time frame. Ooh, Virgo, you got big shit coming in. Now, you may have had to like focus and be determined, ice cold, illogical, not illogical, unemotional, right? Learning as you go along, doing things quickly, staying in your mental, staying in your spiritual space. There was an ending or a death and a transformation, but you are, your intelligence is what's bringing you through. Very cool. And then, you've got abundance and plushness coming. Again, watch your other placements for a full message. I didn't pull timing, of course, so I don't know when to tell you what to expect, but this reading is for the next 7 days. Libra. Libra, sun, moon, rising, and or Venus. This is your weekly message. Let's see what African goddess is here for you. Da, 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 da. Let's see. Libra, thank you. Ooh, betrayal. Dun, 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 dun. That Auntie Annie, Aunt Nancy. Aunt Nancy. That's also an African like proverb. You might want to look up the story of Aunt Nancy, betrayal. Ooh, and the number 20. 20 could be your age, the day of the month that you were born. You could be a life path 2. You could be seeing 222. And let's get your affirmation for the week. Oh, you got 2. Abundance. Ooh. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Definitely repeat that 3 times. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. It's also giving a root chakra. So there's something here about the foundation of your creation here, and worry. Yeah, so you must not be firmly in your root chakra. You might be betraying yourself in your abilities. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. I am learning that worry does not change an outcome, and that's purple for your crown chakra. So going from root to crown sounds like a whole a whole chakra alignment that is happening. Let's see, betrayal. A lot of times that card does speak about betraying one's self. There's another card in the deck, speaking of self-sabotage, and I believe that came out with the Taurus reading. So if you have any Taurus placements or are dealing with someone who is a Taurus, I'm recording this during Taurus season, you may want to take a look at that because the Four of Swords came out in the exact same position for Virgo. If you also have Virgo placements, definitely go take a look at that with the Hierophant. Come on. And the Nine of Cups, guys. I am shuffling these. Judgment again. Justice. Oh, High Priestess again. Like, am I not shuffling these? Like, what's going on? Everybody, I can't wait to see what the collective reading is. All right. There's been some type of rest, relaxation, recovery, praying. It looks like you've been worrying about your abundance. Shit, haven't we all, right? Looks like you have been sitting back, trying to take some mental rest. Maybe you've been praying. There's something here about religious or some type of official capacity, some type of like family or tradition or, just following the rules. And then there's something here about the Nine of Cups and some type of wish fulfillment in a Page of Pentacle. So learning, right? You are learning. Losing sleep over something, definitely worrying about some type of information. With 2 pages here, there are messages. There could be some type of gossip that's been going on. There could be some type of like conflict. I won't go as far to say jealousy. What was this that wanted to pop out? Oh yeah, something about work or some type of collaboration, some type of apprenticeship, something where you are learning. And there has been some type of like karmic shift, or someone feeling like that they are going to receive what they're supposed to with the high priestess. Again, the high priestess and the Hierophant is a divine couple. There's a king of wands here with the king of fucking cups right underneath it. Could maybe have a choice between a water sign and a fire sign. Libra. And that could be you if you are obviously identifying your masculine energy and you have fire or water placements, which again is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Okay, so it just flew out as I was shuffling to get clarity. And look at this again. Oop, you probably can't, I can't, supposed to, whatever. The Three of Pentacles again. There is something here about work. There is something here about collaboration. You could be, again, you could be a teacher, you could be going to a class, you could be thinking about going to school, you could be stressing about, what you're interested in. Maybe your family is stressing you out. There's some type of conflict and like mental anguish here. I mean, the Nine of Swords is not good. That's like stress. That's like anxiety. That's like depression. That's like you might want to go see a fucking therapist. For real, especially with the Three of Pentacles and the High Priestess. There might be some type of spiritual unwellness, spiritual unrest. Give me a clarification on the Hierophant. Damn, okay, shit. Ooh, a new passionate beginning. Oh, yeah, you may want to get into something. You might want to learn something. Yeah, you can kind of see where you can expand. You've been obsessed about something, though. Something is toxic. Something has been stressful. What the fuck is that about? Give me more information on the Ace of Wands, please. Wow. Oh, yeah. There's the Page of Pentacle and the Knight of Pentacle again. So there's some new passionate beginning that you're wanting to take regarding your money and to reach your goals. You had the Page of Pentacle come out twice, which the pages, are like the children, the babies of the suit. So to go from the page to the Knight, that is, learning, but you're learning slowly. Pentacles are very slow. And I mean, to go from the Three of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacle, that's pretty good. You may be feeling like you're learning a lot on like your job, or your job has led you to what you want to do. There's the Hierophant again. Okay, so you may want to go to like some type of like theological school. You want to get married, maybe. Again, look at the Nine of Swords again, but you are like overly worrying and stressing about it, which is absolutely not good. You may want to look into therapy, honestly, with the Nine of Swords coming out like that. And the Hierophant also can speak about, the Hierophant and the High Priestess can also speak about like spiritual help. So either you're the one needing the spiritual help or you're the one giving the spiritual help. And with the pages and the Knights coming out, that's putting you in a position of learning. That's not putting you in the position of teaching. But there might be some type of spiritual apprenticeship, spiritual competition that you're going through. That also speaks about haters at work, gaining clarity on an equal give and take, or something that you were supposed to receive, or something like that. Okay, where are we at? Okay, that's pretty much it. Let me see if I can get some more information on what this Nine of Swords is about. What's the Nine of Swords? Okay. Oh, again, the High Priestess. Learning how to follow your intuition. You're having a hard time with that. But again, this week, you're about to learn, again, take those affirmations we did at the beginning, that there's no reason to worry and that you manifest what you think about. So if all you've been thinking about is being broke, guess what's gonna happen? If all you've been thinking about is what you ain't got and how you don't got it and yada yada and having this inner conflict, guess what's gonna like happen? And apparently you're learning that this week. You're learning that it's all in your mind. You may be thinking about going to therapy. You may be thinking about going to school in regards to therapy. You might be thinking about becoming a therapist. Yeah. You might be thinking about how to make more money in your career, focusing on mental health, which is fire. There's something here about some type of protection with your money. And possibly, that's what your calling is, to do something with mental health. Scorpio, 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 sun, moon, rising, and or Venus. Let's see what your African deity or goddess is for the week, baby. Ooh, yes. Hi. That's my favorite one. Okay, 5515 on the timer. Feel free to look that up as an angel number. We've got Queen Nefertiti, which is the number 38. It reduces down to 11. 11 is a master number. 11 is the number of God. Ones, right? You could be seeing 11, 11. You could be seeing 1, 1, 1. It does reduce down to the number 2, which does speak about duality. It does speak about patience. She is freaking gorgeous and holding her staff in the Ankh. Ultimate fulfillment, ultimate alignment with spirit. Gorgeous, beautiful. Feel free to resonate and identify with any of that if that's where you're at with it. The red, white, and blue makes it interesting for me in that card always. There could just be something here with the throat chakra, root chakra, purity. Ooh, humor. That's fun. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Yes, you see the little Buddha in his belly? Joy, laughter, focusing on enjoying yourself. Alchemy, I don't think I said that. Alchemy was on this card with Queen Nefertiti. Alchemy speaks about the alchemical change between two physical materia. So think, fire, how fire can turn something into something else. If I burn it, it becomes this like carbon ash, right? I can burn paper and it turns into something else. You are using humor, Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, and or Venus, to focus on the lighter side of life because you realize that there's an alchemical change happening, in that you are what you think about, and that why not laugh? I mean, we only get one fucking life, okay? That's me all day, actually. Eight of Pentacles, something here about work, about focusing on work, some type of argument or battle. Now, the Five of Swords speaks about like a vicious battle, cutting people out of your life, cutting things or mindsets out of your life, but it's done in a way that could always have been done better or maybe a little bit more well thought out. Ten of Pentacles, Page of Cups. To go from the 8 to the 10 is very interesting. Oh, and a 10 of swords and a 6 of cups and a 7 of swords at the bottom of the deck, and a devil and a 10 of cups and the 6 of swords. Sorry, I'm not going to take them all. Okay, there's some type of deceitful, sneaky, toxic situation. With 10-10 being here, there is an ending. Two of Pentacles. There is an ending, some type of betrayal that maybe you find out in some type of like message. You realize that someone has been lying to you and being toxic and strategic about leaving. Maybe you felt like somebody was toxic, so you left them. Now, all of this being at the bottom of the deck is what you don't see coming or what you need some type of spiritual assistance to see. Now, with the Seven of Swords and the Devil, there could just be some toxic ex here with the Six of Cups that wants to return. Some toxic ex that you feel betrayed you and the ending is over, or, you betrayed them. I mean, you wouldn't not know about the betrayal if it was you. But it's at the bottom of the deck, so you were still involved. You still know what I'm talking about. And is that the Page of Cups? Yes, it is. Oh, God. There's somebody that wants to apologize after an argument that ended a relationship. Wow, there's 10, 10, 10 here. What's the only 10 that's not here? The 10 of Cups. No, that is the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Wands. Oh. 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 Why is the King of Pentacles here? The Hangman and the Moon and the Chariot. There is some wealthy man. I mean, he's the only thing that's wealthy here. Feels like that's what he's lying about. Right. There is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn masculine energy here. Heavy on the Capricorn, heavy on the Pisces. Like what? Or Cancer. There's some water here. 10 of Cups, Page of Cups, 6 of Cups. There's somebody here that definitely wants to apologize about like maybe like juggling you or something. Clarify the 5 of Swords. What is the argument about? Yeah, someone is very sad and regretful and mournful over some type of argument that ended something. They want to come in and work on something. You know exactly who I'm talking about with the High Priestess. They also know that you're a High Priestess. They're sad that they left the High Priestess. They want to come back in for a 2 of Cups. They're being strategic about it. They've been lying about it though. Wanting to take a leap of faith. I mean, Knight of Pentacles. I don't know. There's been some type of alchemical change within you. Okay. Somebody wants to come in. They have an idea to give you this new cup of love. There is a decision between lovers here. Now, do I see 2 people? I do not. So there's something here about following your intuition regarding a past situation. It may make you laugh. Someone wants to come in rather quickly and apologize or introduce themselves as someone who has a crush on you, someone who believes that they're your soulmate. And I mean, it could be someone that comes in like after you've had an ending with someone else. But what it's really feeling like is a past person for most of you. Um, it could be that, because I mean, this Knight of Pentacle becomes the king, but I mean, to go from the Knight to the king is pretty, like, where's the queen at? And with the High Priestess and the 5 of Cups, this is someone who maybe you were hurt by it. You were hurt by it before, right? Because see, look, really, okay. So you have this 5 of Cups where the 3 of Cups are knocked down. And the story of the 5 of Cups is that she no longer wants the wine like she used to. She used to want all 5 cups. 3 have spilled. She still has 2, right? She still has 2 if she turns around and picks them up. The 2 of Cups talks about an unlikely pair coming together really through the manifestation of, the angels and the spirit realm. You've got this Hermes Caduceus here that speaks about blending energies. So someone does want to come in here and give you something new. There is a new cup of love that is here. What 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 I believe that you're being told, Scorpio, is that you need to follow your intuition on which one to choose, because there is a lover's card here. This could happen during Gemini season. A child can be involved. Someone may be left, moved away, or something like that during Pisces season, Capricorn season. Someone is trying to get the courage or the strength to come in and apologize and maybe like restart some type of dream or legacy that you guys used to work on or something. The 8 to the 10 of Pentacles wants to work towards this legacy. Feels like you're a soulmate. Sneaky motherfucker, though. Sneaky motherfucker that just walked away from something with nothing but whatever on their back. Depressed, possibly, but determined. You're going to know who I'm talking about, though, and make sure to watch all of your other placements, because there's something there about someone trying to appear a lot more stable than they are. Something there about someone trying to come in before some new offer comes in. And something there about like some friendship turning into like a lot more than that or something like that. But I was feeling the alchemy and the humor is funny, Because it might be funny to you that this motherfucker has the audacity to come back after you didn't like turned into Queen Nefertiti and alchemized yourself and like what? You look entirely different now. And you're like, dude, I'm never talking to you, or girl, I ain't never speaking to you again. You see this person as toxic, and they're still very much paging it and knighting it and trying to pretend like they're a king in it. So yeah, I probably wouldn't fuck with that. Something regarding love, money, something like that. Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Yeah, Sagittarius. Sun, moon, rising, and or Venus. Let's see what African goddess is here for you. African goddess is here for, ooh, you. Ooh, the goddess of Mojaji. Yeah, goddess Mojaji. Manifestation. Beautiful. That's a beautiful card. Also, the number 9, which does speak about introspection. I saw 0550 on the timer. So there could have been some type of like cycle that you are coming to a close on. These little like cloud pockets look like little worlds or globes to me. 9s again are right before a 10 being the end of a cycle, but actually the end, right? It is over. The 9 is like, I can see the light of the end of the tunnel. The end is coming. And it's that introspective place where you're like, wow, I'm really coming to the end of this. Some type of manifestation. Aha, in love, Sagittarius. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. There's a lot of purple and reds there. Something about desires and how we are manifesting them. Ooh, look at that. Wow. Sagittarius. Oh my God. That gave me chills. Ace of Wands. Okay, hold on. Then my back just started hurting. Wait a minute, man. Somebody would have put that thing in you. Stop. Somebody would have put that Ace of Wands in you. They're trying to manifest love with you. Facts. Oof. Stop. Now with the abracadabra and the wand. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's see what else. Ooh, 8 of Swords, but they in their head about it, or you're in your head about it? Did I say that you'd be born on the 9th, a life path 9? September could be significant. Okay, so somebody is obsessed at this point about either becoming an empress, finding their empress, getting married, becoming a wife. Page of Cups at the bottom. Somebody has a crush on you. Knight of Cups, and they're coming in to tell you. They just had to walk away from something with the 8 of Cups, so that they had put a lot of time into. Could have also been something public, like a public lie or a public deceit or a public betrayal, and they were like out of there. To go from the 7 of Swords to the Knight of Swords could have been some type of message that this person coming towards you or that you saw, and you're ready to have this new passionate beginning. I don't understand why you're in your head and obsessed about it though. Again, for some of you, this is someone coming towards you. This is the manifestation of your love, right? This partner that you manifested is coming towards you. They want this new beginning with you, but they're still stuck in their head, possibly about some type of toxic shit. 8 of Swords. Okay. First of all, Page of Swords told you they was watching you. That's technically the 9 of Swords. They're like overthinking some shit. Yeah, they're like juggling like finances. They're professional. They can see like ships coming in. They're watching you from a distance. Yeah, I just got quiet. 0909 was on the timer. Wow. Someone wants to marry you. They see you as a divine empress. They are obsessed. I'm talking about they have gone from a page to a knight of cups. That's how long they've been watching you. Like it was a crush. It was an interest at first. Then they started realizing that you were their manifestation. in that they want to marry you. Why are they? Oh, they're coming in fast. Page to the night. Ooh, with some type of like emotional revelation. There's the Page of Cups again. They might have a child. You might have a child. They might want children. 3 pages. They are heartbroken and they are still in their mind about it. You could also be dealing with the heartbreak, and your spirit guides really won't let this happen until you get out of the mental prison that you're in. 6 of Cups, something about some type of soulmate nostalgic situation that did not work out that you are sad about. Whoa. With the Queen of Cups, that could have been them too. I mean, you got the Page and the Queen. There could have been a relationship with a child's mother, or that they had a child with this Emperor. Oh my God. The Emperor and the Empress is here. There's the Nine of Swords again. I told you, there's somebody who is losing sleep over this judgment call that they had to make with someone else. Very much stressed and heartbroken over the ending of that. Very much finding you ultimately attractive, wanting to marry you, willing to move in with you, seeing you as the ultimate accomplishment with the world there. Maybe Capricorn season is significant here. Could be watching you online. Tower moment. Oh my God. But wow. There was a tower when they saw you, or they were going through some type of tower moment when they met you. 111 was on the timer just now. Yeesh. That's significant, Sag. The world. Yeah, there is some type of accomplishment here. Clarify the devil. Clarify the devil card, please. Clarify the devil card. I mean, that's so many. Okay. Hangman, the magician. This is interesting. Because Hangman talks about one, oh, first of all, it's about 11155 on the timer. Yeah. There's some type of new beginning that someone has been waiting to get divine inspiration on. They have been manifesting it. They are a manifester. Pisces, Virgo, Aries, Taurus. Strategically coming towards a King of Pentacles. Someone's trying to get their money right. But I mean, the Emperor, Aries could be significant season or Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. There is a boss, someone who has a lot of money. I mean, with the King of Pentacles and the Emperor coming out, and I'm not really seeing like a Knight of Pentacle or a Page of Pentacle. All I see is a Queen of Pentacle. So there is a boss who's ready to get married. Financially, they got it like that. Somehow they're trying to be like strategic and stealth mode, though. Not necessarily deceitful with the Seven of Swords, but more so just trying to like get out their head on some shit, right? We got the 8 and the 9 of Swords. There's some type of heartbreaking scenario with the 8 of Cups at the bottom. They had to move away from someone, walk away from something. And they're focusing on seeing the good in it. And they want to make sure that their head is straight before they come towards you, because they know that you're the Empress. It's happening quickly though. Like they're going from the Page to the Knight. They're falling in love with you though. Watching you secretly somehow. I mean, I'm not saying anything about work. I did see the world. They could be watching you online. I mean, I didn't see anything spiritual. This is all very real. This is not like in their head. The only thing that's in their head is them, because they don't want to fail or some shit like that, or there was something else that failed. But you are their manifestation, or you can take it as it resonates. This could be you and how you feel about someone you see as your manifestation. This week, look at this. This week, somebody is manifesting, like speaking to you, telling you this, coming in and bringing you this offer. Whoa, 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 Sagittarius. That's deep. Put it in the comments. Hell yeah. Okay. Capricorn. Capricorn. Sun, moon, rising, and or Venus. Here is your week's message. Let's see what African goddess is here for you this week, Capricorn. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Goddess Gang Gang Sarah. Resistance. That's also the number 22. Reduces down to the number 4, but 22 is a master number. It does speak about duality and patience and waiting. And I mean, obviously, we can see duality with her multiple arms. 11515, so 1515 was on the timer. You may want to take a look at what that number means here. This is definitely giving abundance. It's definitely giving Empress, Queen of Pentacle energy. She also has gray hair. And I believe Gang Gang Sarai is like the first primordial like ancestor. Check me if I'm wrong. Definitely let me know if I am. You could be a life path 4. You could be watching this on the 4th. You could be seeing 444222. Ooh, relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Absolutely. I am attracted to those people who serve my highest good. Resistance. Okay, so I'm seeing something about boundaries here. Yeah. Building up the resistance, right? You definitely, I mean, hard to believe with a Capricorn. You guys aren't normally like the most fucking friendly. Definitely make sure to watch your placement, your other placements though, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you've had a resistance before to others. And now you are wanting to attract people, but you only want to attract those that are serving your highest good. Totally understandable. Totes gets Page of Pentacles. You're about to meet someone. Oh, who is this emperor that keeps on coming up in the reading? Queen of Wands. Ooh, the Death card. Nine of Wands in reverse. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Knight of Pentacles and the Tower and the Page of Swords. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Five of Wands. Honey, hold on. Because we even went from the Page to the Knight to the King. The only queen that's here is the Queen of Wands. But when we have an Aries down on the board, if you've been watching me, you know, wow, best card in the deck, ultimate fulfillment. Maybe leaving some type of fuckboy energy alone. Maybe there's some type of adventure that you are resisting with one person and an ending that you are creating with one person to find your emperor. I think I pulled my back or something today. I was doing the Kiyong. I don't know. You might be feeling that way. There might be something here with your back. Somebody is stalking you. Now, again, the emperor being out, I don't know if I explained that I would normally take any king that is out as a facet of that emperor's personality. But when I have an evolution in the suit from like the Page to the Knight to the King, and you're only missing one, which is the Queen of Pentacle, that either means that it's not necessary for the message or that it is what is missing for the message. And remember what I said when I pulled this card at first? I said it reminded me of who? The Empress or the Queen of Pentacles. So there's somebody who, again, is a boss, could be a father, takes care of a lot of people, definitely here with the King of Pentacles, might be working towards some type of like husbandship. Because the King of Pentacles is a husband. Interesting. This might be someone that you like meet. You might think they have a lot of competition. They think that you have a lot of competition. Let's see what this Page of Swords is. Clarify the Page of Swords, please. Clarify the Page of Swords. They're interested though, but you got 2 pages. WTF, bro. This King of Pentacles is spying on you. Why is it a tower moment? Secretly. Could be a Virgo. Spying on you. A Virgo. Going through some type of dark night of the soul. Now, here's the thing. The King of Pentacles is out here twice, but so is the Page and the Knight and the Emperor and the Six of Cups. So it's like this person is like working on their money. It's like they want to be, they're interested in being the King of Pentacles. But are they? It's like they're waiting on divine inspiration. Let me see. Clarify this Page of Pentacle, please. Queen of Wands, again. No, sorry. Someone has learned about some type of like glow up. What is going on? Are you going to resist this person? Yeah. King of Wands. Yeah. Oof. Yeah. It looks like there is an earth sign here. I'm hearing this beat, this backing up. You're like backing away from. It's kind of like you're taking this like different look at maybe like who they are. Maybe they want to be a King of Pentacles. They're working on it or trying to be or present themselves as, because they see that you're beautiful and they know that there's a lot of competition for you, and they're like determined to reach this like dark night of the soul and like get this higher level of like spiritual alignment and make you their empress. They know that you're an empress or that you're working towards being an empress. The Queen of Wands is not pre-empress energy at all. No, she's still trying to like figure it out. Definitely on her adventure, known by a lot of people, creative, attractive. But like by all means, no empress. There's a death card again. There's something here about Scorpio energy or ending things with the transformation and giving up on possibly, yeah, wow. Okay. Giving up on this pentacle situation for someone who's more your speed. Clarify clarify the emperor, please. Yeah. Wow. Follow your intuition. Damn. There is someone else. Aries or Scorpio. It's definitely giving Scorpio. That I guess this Virgo is going to watch you. You're going to walk away from the Virgo towards your empressness. Holy shit. They're going to see you walk towards someone else. They're going to see you glow up with someone else. Whoa. I am attracted to those who serve my highest good. And that's what they're going to know about you. You're going to leave them out in the fucking cold. You also might realize that they might be having some financial issues. 12233 is what I saw on the clock. Something here about Aquarius energy, star power, healing something, a wish to get what you deserve. You've been working hard on that. And someone is still in a fuckboy energy, and you're ending that. You're putting an end to that. Yes, you are. And you know exactly who I'm talking about. Okay, thank you, Spirit. For some of you, I'm hearing that you're the fuck boy. What? Or the fuck girl. It doesn't have to be, you know. But you was just on your like promiscuous shit. You was fucking around. And I guess apparently you want to stop doing that because you didn't realize some type of tower moment or something didn't happen. Somebody didn't glow it up on your ass, or you didn't met someone. You should have resisted something. Like it was like you now want to resist something. You're giving up on something that you feel like you should have never really took seriously. There's some type of like internal, yeah. Who's toxic? Capricorn, you're toxic. The most toxic. I mean, of course, if you're not toxic, then you're a healed Capricorn, and good for you. Watch all of your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus. But there is something here about relationships and resistance. So building boundaries in relationships and, not falling for the okie doke. There's more to life than money, Capricorn. Don't let someone get you in a snafu because you tried to follow behind the money. Aquarius. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, and or Venus. Which African goddess is here for you this week? Thank you. I just thought I saw it. Okay, Long Bubby Susie. 2444. Was this on the timer? This is the number 19. Could be your age, could be the day of the month that you were born. It does reduce down to the number 10, which technically reduces down to 1. So there's some type of new beginning here. After some type of shameful period of time, I just heard a car alarm confirm that. What is that on her headrest? I couldn't see what that was. I didn't know if that was like a number. It looked like P for a second. I was like, shout out to the P. Okay, so there's been some type of like shame that you've had for your shamanic work. The number 19 is junior shamanism. And as you can see, she's sitting in a cave, as most shamans do when they go on like a sabbatical or go away to speak to the creator. She's in her headdress. Definitely do your Googles on her story, perseverance, you see, but she's pushing through. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. 2555 was on the timer with that as well. So you could be seeing 444, you could be seeing 555, but there is some type of like change that you have to push through. And you may have dealt with some type of like shame in persevering in your goals and your vision. You might look crazy to everybody else, Aquarius, and you know how it is, especially with Pluto going retrograde in your sign. But you see how her eyes is focused? She's staying, her eyes are closed. She's staying focused on the vision, focused on what she knows she's supposed to be doing, and persevere. With that purple, that's also the crown chakra, which does speak about psychic activity here and your connection to the divine. Ooh, tower moment. What happened? Aries, Scorpio energy. Oh, or some type of chaotic change, shift. Oh, 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups. There's a relationship coming. Hierophant. Could it be marriage? There's some type of second chance being given here. Oh, the High Priestess. That's why I was, oh, what is this? Sneaky, deceitful, lying energy that is at the bottom of the deck that you don't know about. Now, only because it's on top of this Ace of Wands and the 4 of Wands. Oh my God, and the 5 of Wands. Y'all, there's someone who is strategically starting to try. There is someone who is strategically trying to start a new foundation with you, possibly to get married with the Hierophant and the 4 of Wands. They think that you have a lot of competition. You actually really do as the High Priestess, and they're trying to build up the courage to come towards you. They know that you are a soulmate. This is someone from your past life. What? I don't know what this disconnect is with the oracle messages and the tarot this week. There's like this like spiritual high level message, and then there's like, okay, let's stop playing. Oh my God. If you're single right now, Aquarius, you will not be single for long. If you just got into a relationship, it must have been a relationship that happened quickly, or you met this person at a party, or you met this person through friends, or there's some type of announcement coming. The announcement itself might be that, I won't say pregnancy, but I will say that there is some type of like official commitment. You might be moving in with this person. 7 of Swords is interesting. Why are you hiding it? Why is it so secretive and strategic? Is what I need to know. There's some shame there. Yeah. What are you shamed of? 7 of Swords, please clarify. You're the 3 of Cups. Are there 3 people here? Claire, give me more with the 3 of Cups. Ooh. What? The devil. Uh-oh, somebody's lying to you. Somebody's lying. If you're dealing with the Capricorn, definitely take a look at the Capricorn reading. You have Capricorn placements. Somebody is lying or has some type of toxic lifestyle, maybe drinking a lot, partying a lot. Somebody might be watching from the distance, knowing they need to change the direction that they're going in, wanting to manifest this like new beginning. There's something here about work. Okay, hold on. Clarify the Three of Cups that's here on the board. Why are they lying about that? Clarify the Three of Cups. Clarify the Queen of Cups. Huh. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I do have Scorpio here again with the High Priestess, and also like Pisces, Taurus energy, Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups. That normally gives me baby vibes. No, but there's a Four of Wands again. The Nine of Pentacles. Following your heart. Why would you be embarrassed to do that? Why would you be Six of Wands? There is some type of public victory here. With you taking a leap of faith towards some Knight of Pentacle at work. Knight, you go from the Nine to the Knight of Pentacle. There is some type of fated shift in your finances. I will say that. That's maybe why you're being strategic about it, because everybody's watching or something like that. No, see, there's a King of Cups and a Six of Cups there. I mean, there is some type of soulmate here. You are being asked to follow your intuition. Let me say this. If you think that someone is lying to you, they are. That's what I'll say with that. They are lying to you, yes. And they're lying to you with the anticipation of clearing something up from a distance, something that's like not able to be done right now, but they can see it coming in, and they're not telling you that part. Yeah, definitely check your other places with that, Aquarius, because I mean, it's definitely giving partnership vibes. It's definitely giving Three of Cups really good news vibes. But there could be something here about a baby. There could be something here about getting someone pregnant. And maybe they're not telling you that because they don't know yet or something. There is a shameful secret here. Yes. Yes. Okay, and I almost choked. Yes, there is. I don't know what that's about. Definitely watch your other placements. Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what your African goddess is here. African goddess for the week for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Oh, I just smacked the camera. Celestial alignment. That's fun. Aligning all of our chakras. Are we Pisces? That's the number 41. Could be your age. It reduces down to the number 5. It could be a life path 5. You could be born on the 5th. May could be significant for you. This is Goddess Inko Sazana. Inko Sazana Celestial Alignment. 13322. I just saw on the timer. There is something here about aligning yourself with some type of abundance and wisdom with the goat that's there. If you have Capricorn placements or dealing with the Capricorn, definitely take a look at that reading because the goat is Capricorn energy here. Then let's see. Ooh, pride. Very cool. This is your affirmation for the week. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Pride, having pride about who you are. And it's sounding like having pride about being aligned with your spirit team and your spirit guides. For some of you, there may be something here about sexual preference. I mean, obviously with the rainbow and pride, right? You could have just decided that you are a part of the LGBT community. And ain't shit wrong with that. for a shit show. You may be wanting to come out or realizing that that's who you really are. Take that one as it resonates. It's not going to be for everybody. But you love yourself and you love everyone. Ain't shit wrong with that. The Magician. Okay. Aries. Taurus. I hate when they do this. They don't ever tell me. The Lovers. And I have to push through it. Because I'm not stopping the video. The Moon. At the bottom of the deck. I'm going to have to talk over it. There is some type of hidden, deep emotion being manifested. It's a alarm. They're supposed to tell us when they do this to test the fire alarm. Obviously, didn't tell us. That is so annoying. But again, that could be how it is. Thank you. I was just about to say that could be how it is for you. There could be some huge alarm and alert in your life. And again, for some of you, it is your sexual preference. And this could be something that you're hiding. Yeah, you may not have told everybody about this. Now, for some of you, there's a decision in love. Like there's actual decision in love that you're needing to make. It doesn't look like between two people, though. It actually looks like you got the Eight of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Two of Wands. And the Six of Wands and the Two of Wands is the Eight of Wands. This is technically the King of Wands, if I'm right, right? 10, page, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Or like the Ace of Wands. Uh-oh. There's some type of soulmate energy here. Two of Wands that you are planning on coming towards publicly. There's some type of good news or conversation that you want to have with someone. You're manifesting it. There is something here about trying to do some like moon magic, right? With all the wands and the moon and the Magician. You may be trying to align yourself with the moon here. Obviously, I mean, this card is showing heterosexual love, but that doesn't necessarily have to be you. You could be deciding between a man or a woman. Oh, and that part just could be hidden. And then for others of you, you just could be deciding between a hidden lover and a lover that's out in the open. Clarify the Magician for me. Yeah. There's some type of crush or emotional revelation that you have had. You could maybe have a crush on your friend. There's someone that you find attractive. Does not necessarily have, it could be the same sex, is what I'm really getting. Yeah, there is someone who finds you incredibly attractive. They could be possibly manifesting, like making a child with you. Ooh. Why does that feel scandalous? Clarify the lovers for me. Okay, that was, yeah, Ace of Wands. I just told you all these wands was giving Ace of Wand energy, and this is sexual attraction. This is phallic. This is that big stick. This is somebody want to put that thigh out on you. This King of Wands here. You may have had a secret relationship with a man as a man. Ain't shit wrong with that, because there's the moon again, Pisces. You could be dreaming about this person, this King of Swords here. Could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, male. Yeah, so this could be an air sign and a fire sign that you've been indecisive about, and you don't want to come out because there's some type of religious, official family situation that you're scared of with the Six of Wands. And that's heartbreaking. So apparently you're just focusing on work, focusing on some type of collaboration. There was some type of Eight of Pentacle situation here. It's like you're trying to distract yourself with work. There's a King of Pentacle again. You're trying to like just focus on making your money versus thinking about this loving relationship that you have with like a friend. Gemini could be significant. Scorpio energy could be significant. There could have been some type of like death or retransformation during Scorpio season. Death in the sun is very interesting. Yeah, there is some type of happiness, some ultimate happiness or something like that that you walked away from or ended, or it came to an end because you were juggling. You might have been, oh, and you were stressed about it. You might have been juggling this secret relationship that you are stressed out about. Ooh, you could have been hiding it from a Scorpio. It could be with a Scorpio. I mean, I'm not seeing any water here though, as far as the people that are showing up. And then there was that huge alarm. So it's kind of like something that is unexpected. There was some type of redirection that was needed. But she's looking like at this ending. Now, you know, Scorpio energy is the energy of the unknown and the hidden and sex. Ooh, yeah, there's the lovers again. There was some type of decision that needed to be made between two lovers. The moon is here heavy. The magician is here heavy. There was some type of moon magic trying to be done or something like that. Sex magic trying to be done. I think that's interesting. Sex magic trying to be done on someone to hide some type of like homosexual attraction. Honestly, that's really what I'm getting there. That's not obviously not going to resonate for everyone, but you know how Pisces, you know how you get down, Pisces. You low key love every goddamn body. Between a Pisces and Aquarius and a Libra, baby, and a Gemini, just the gayest of the gay. Ain't nothing wrong with it, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with it. So yeah, that got weird. Take that one as it resonates. Had a whole fire alarm in between. Ooh, it must have got hot and heavy with you and someone in secret. Ooh, you don't want that thing to come out into the light. There may be some type of conversation about it. Someone may have saw some type of messages about it. I don't know. I don't know, Pisces. Ooh, that got a little sexy. Okay, definitely check your other placements, sun, moon, rising, and or Venus, because like, where did that come from? Why were there two kings? And I mean, for some of you, you could just be choosing literally between two kings. It doesn't have to be the whole gay thing, but I mean, like, could it be any more obvious? Oh, all right. So now let's do the collective, the collective, the collective. All right. So here's the collective message for the week. Let's see what African goddess is here for all of us here for the week. All of you. Thank you. Cool. Pinktropimedia collective. Thank you. What African goddess is here? Okay. Wow. Like that? That's how you feeling? Come on, y'all. Nobody? Thank you. That was weird. Ooh, pleasure. The goddess Tanit. And I just saw 4-4 on the timer. Actually, 444. The number 11. Master number, it does reduce down to the number 2. Yes, we are focusing on pleasure this motherfucking week. Yes, we are. Let's see. Self-esteem. That's right. 4424, I just saw. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. I see orange, I see purple, I see red, I see green. Something about creating here, clearing our creative blockages. My right hand is itching, getting some of that money, and having self-esteem in our gifts, right? Gifts of the soul that benefit me and others, and finding pleasure in what it is that we do, and realizing that there is a new beginning in what it is that we do. All right, let's see what's coming on out for us this week. I know that Emperor came out heavy. I'd be so interested to see if he shows himself. Let's see. The Hierophant, higher learning, higher elevation, higher spiritual commitment, Seven of Pentacles, reflection, waiting for some type of results to come in. Five of Swords. There's some type of like conflict, battle, argument, cutting people out of your life. The Sun, that is ultimate happiness with the Wheel of Fortune. And the Empress. I said, let's see if the Emperor pops out. The Empress does. Judgment is at the bottom of the deck here. There's some type of second chance. Overlooking something, not giving up on something. There's some type of like strategic possible deceit here that led to some type of financial challenge. But again, that's at the bottom of the deck there. So that's like that subconscious energy or what you don't see coming. Five of Swords feels like that you cut someone out of your life. Four of Cups, Nine of Wands feels like someone feels rejected, but they're not giving up on a second chance. Let's clarify the Five of Swords here for the collective. Thank you. Let me do this again. I feel like a lot of the same cards been coming out. Okay. Five of Swords. I'm going to just cut a little bit. Something at the end. Thank you. Five of Swords. Yeah, someone, okay, I don't take reversals in this deck. Someone has been in their head super duper stressed, losing sleep, anxious, depressed, crying over some type of argument that they had with you. It was a tower moment. It came out of nowhere. It was chaotic. It ended things. It was divinely orchestrated. It was inevitable to happen. Yes, and there's that Wheel of Fortune again. This was this fated shift that was necessary to happen. Someone could have drove away. There's something here about cars. Someone could have moved away. Maybe there's someone coming in here towards you. Let's take a look at that, because I do see the Sun here and the Hierophant with the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune that is going in your direction. So there is an official union, an official commitment, marriage, really, for some of you coming in here that's going to make you so happy. Someone sees you as their Empress. Let me clarify this Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant, please. Clarify the Hierophant. Okay. The Three of Cups. Wow. You really could get engaged. Whether some type of announcement, there's some type of official offer, official union that you are getting celebrated for. I mean, it could be something this new passionate beginning. It could be something that you find out through your friends, you find out about at a party. No, this is Ten of Cups. This is Queen of Cups. There is a new passionate beginning with you following your heart that is going to lead you to a divinely guided Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is everything that you could hope and desire in love and leisure. Okay. Exactly. Wow. There is a new cup of love here for you that's going to make you extremely happy. Something about having to make a choice, though, between a fuck boy with that Knight of Wands energy, or a fuck girl, or someone who gives it out to everybody, was in and out, was lying, was leaving you at the crib to go over to somebody else's crib, wasn't answering the phone when they was at somebody else's crib, and come over your crib and not answer the phone when they at your crib. Yeah, this Knight of motherfucking Wands. Yeah. Who was trying to get away from someone. Yeah, you know exactly who I'm talking about. That's why they sitting there in the Nine of Swords now in the fucking tower. That's right. And so this could have been someone that, yeah, sexually put it down, but you were like, yeah, I can give myself pleasure by having my own self esteem for sure. Okay, let's not do 2 hours. It's getting kind of crazy right now. We'll clarify the sun. Yeah, there is some protected and divinely guided union that is here that it's been worth the wait. That's going to make you incredibly happy. Sagittarius, Leo energy can be significant. We also have Scorpio. We also have Libra, Taurus, Jesus, Virgo. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Wow, this is a spiritual union. Follow your intuition. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Where you're going to get everything that you deserve. Something about your money too here. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please. Yep. Damn, you got an emperor. You have someone with money, stability, wealth, emotional know-how. This is the king of all kings. They see you as their empress. And somebody from your past is going to see that. And they're going to realize that they fumbled because they thought that they had so many options to choose from. They didn't do shit. They didn't know what they wanted. So guess what? Now you out here looking like the empress with someone else who knew what they wanted. Damn, they're going to see something about you taking this leap of faith for work, realizing that they should have made a different fucking choice with that Seven of Pentacles. That's interesting. Yes, it is. Okay. Well, I think that's pretty much it. Let me see. Do I want to... No, again, somebody realized that they fucked up and there was a change in direction that was needed. Mm-hmm. And yes, you have a divine union coming in here for you. Yes, there is an emperor and an empress here. Yes, 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 yes. And that's coming after leaving some type of like weaker situation that you had to decline. Okay, hopefully this message reached who it was supposed to reach today. Please, please, please like this message, like this video, especially if you have watched till the end. Please feel free to subscribe or send this to anyone who you feel might also need the message. Check me out on the next one. Peace.